Well, team, we are back for Team Member Spotlight, and I have a celebrity guest here with me today. Now, I'm continuing with the series of highlighting the provider experience team members. Today, I have Mr. Bernard Evans in the office with me in my studio today. Bernard, will you tell everybody what your title is?
I am the manager for the provider experience team.
Welcome, welcome. We are so glad to have you on. Bernard, you're like our newest addition. You've been here, what, like 10 minutes?
No, I'm new to the team as of August 1. Beforehand, I was a clinic administrator for Novant, and I've been in that position for going on 2 years.
Okay, yeah, he was, we stole him from another team. We have a lot of that within the CMS, so a lot of people that transfer from other areas. Well, Bernard, we are so happy to have you here in the CMS. So we are the best team in the organization. Not that I'm biased or anything, but we are the best, just slightly, a little hair. So I want to get all up in your business, let the team get some information about you.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with some questions, okay?
10-4.
All right, so first I want to know what your career journey looked like. You gave us a little bit of information just now, but I want you to start us, go back to little young Bernard, not that young, but I want you to take us back down memory lane and tell us, how you navigated your career journey and how you ended up here.
Well, when I was younger, I wanted to be a Power Ranger.
Which one? I
was the Blue Ranger.
Okay. See,
so we're starting there.
Pink Ranger, Blue Ranger.
Exactly.
Wearing costume.
But no, I'm actually I'm an ex-sheriff. I was in law enforcement for 10 years.
So y'all better be good. I'm just saying.
So I was Guilford County Sheriff's Office at the age of 21, and then I worked there until I was 30. New sheriff came into town, got rid of a lot of people.
Literally new sheriff.
I was one of those people, literally a new sheriff. And then I wanted to find a new career path. I didn't like having an unstable career. Waking up one day, your job's not there. I didn't like that.
Yeah.
So I ended up researching healthcare. So I told myself that I would go back and get my second master's in health administration. While doing that simultaneously, I was still working at the sheriff's office. I would work 7 at night to 7 in the morning, and then I would work for Novant. I actually worked for the revenue cycle department part-time to get my foot in the door from August to December.
Okay.
So I would work from 7 at night to 7 in the morning at the sheriff's office, get off, and then work for part-time for Novant from 11 to 3, then go back to work at 7, and I did that for 4 months straight.
When did you sleep? Okay, never mind.
And so here we are. So I was offered a full-time position with billing, and then a couple months after that, I applied for a clinic administrator position, and I got that, and then that led me here to this team.
Wow,
So
that's an interesting career path that you've taken there.
So far, yes.
Yeah. So I want to know, throughout your career and or your life, who has been most influential, and tell us why.
It's actually not even a person. It's just my religion.
Okay.
Faith. I'm Christian. Go Jesus.
Yep, Team Jesus.
So that's literally what kept me focused and humble, regardless of what goes on. I've had issues in the past where people do you wrong at work. People are envious. People, they try to make you out to be something that you're not.
Right.
So instead of retaliating, which is what the human side would want to do, I try to focus more on remaining focused on my goals and knowing that, if I can do that, everything else will fall by the wayside in due time.
I love that.
So,
I love that. So you're not the eye for an eye person. You're what would Jesus do? WWJ.
Yeah, to a certain degree. Well, my thing is I just don't want to get off track.
Right, but you have to stay focused because people can take you off track real easy. Those distractions,
That they can.
So shifting gears, we are in this remote work environment. Most people are predominantly remote or work a hybrid. You're in the office with us today. I want to know about work-life balance. How do you separate the two? What does Bernard do to have that work-life balance?
I actually like working.
Wait, run that back?
I actually like working. But that's because my career in law enforcement, I would work for 16 hours. So, I'm on the road driving, I'm having meetings, I'm training, I'm doing all of these things, and I did that for 10 years. So it became accustomed for me to work more and sleep less.
Okay.
So now that I'm able to sleep more, I enjoy it. Last year was my first July 4th off in 10 years.
Oh, wow.
So it's different to be
Yeah.
off and be able to plan.
Yeah.
So I like it. But I'm also, I'm a glass always full type person. So
I've learned
if
that.
we have to work, we have to work. When I get to sleep, I sleep, but I do sleep more now.
Okay.
So for that, I'm grateful.
Okay.
So this is new. This is
Yeah,
my
'cause
first.
I want you to get sleep. Okay.
Yeah, this is my first 8 to 5 job. And I'm in my 30s.
Okay, so I get it.
It's new to me, so it's new. So don't
Okay,
but-
so we're gonna figure out the work-life balance so
Yeah.
Bernard can get some sleep.
Yeah.
So let's talk about recreation, hobbies. What do you like to do for fun?
Okay, well, I am a classical piano player. I've been playing the piano since I was 5.
Okay.
And I own a band. So in my free time, I play everywhere from Ruth Chris to Fleming's. I've played at Sullivan's here in Charlotte. We had a
Yeah.
contract with them. I've played for Fantasia. I've played for Anthony Hamilton.
Okay.
I've done a lot, but music is my thing. I play
Mhm.
at retirement homes. I have a couple in Charlotte, Durham, and Raleigh that I play for. And I love to play for older people. I love to play for retirement homes. That's really where it started. And then I ended up branching out. But music is my side hobby. That is what I
Well,
do outside
now
of
I
work.
know the next team retreat that we have, the next event. I know who to book for the entertainment because we have singers on the team.
Okay.
We can put something together like a whole showcase. Like we can do CMSO's Got Talent.
You
know?
can.
I love it. I love it. So tell me about home life. Who's in the home? You got any pets? We have so many team members with all these pets, so I want to know what the home is like.
So I used to have pets. I actually was a trainer for canine for law enforcement. So I had a lot of German Shepherds at home. But outside of law enforcement, I got rid of all of that. I sold all my kennels. I didn't. I was burnt out. So no pets.
Okay.
I have 3 girls.
Okay. What are their
Girl
ages?
dad.
Uh-huh.
Brinley. Well, we'll start up. So Brianna is the oldest. She's 15.
Okay.
Madison is my middle. She just turned 7 in June.
Oh.
And Brinley is the baby girl. She just turns 3 on July 30th.
Oh, a 3-year-old?
Yeah, so we took her to the beach for the first time. So she had never been to the beach because she's a pandemic baby. So she was, she looked at it,
Like, what is this?
Yeah, she just didn't know what was going on. So it was good. It was good.
That's nice.
So that's pretty much home.
Girl dad. I love it.
Exactly, girl
Yeah.
dad.
So last, you kind of already gave us one. I usually end the segment with a little known fun fact about you, but you threw me off with the whole musician and band and playing for all these people. You got anything else? Anything else I need to know about you?
Yes, I have a novel coming out on Amazon August 20th. It's called At the Table.
At the table.
At the Table. I'm really big on motivational speaking. So I plan to promote that book to leadership. It's a motivational self-help genre, and I think a lot of people will find it interesting. I can't give out all the details, but it's going to be it's going to be the first book of its kind,
Okay.
and I did that on purpose.
So let me ask you a question for the slow people like me that don't like to read. Is there
Okay.
going to be an audio book? Are there pictures in the book? No pictures.
No pictures.
Okay. Can you give me an audio book or something? Because I'd love to hear it.
Okay, so that might be my next thing. We're in 2022 now, so I would have to hire somebody to actually do the audiobook. 'Cause
Well,
you don't
I'll
want my
put Wendy
voice.
Ledbetter on your list.
Okay.
Wendy has that voice and
Okay.
she likes to read, so I think that would be a good collaboration for her
Okay.
to record that.
I never
for
thought
you.
about that, so I do need to think about that too.
Yeah, think about the
Adding
people
an
like
audiobook.
me
Yeah,
that
you wanna
don't
drive
like-
and listen.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
But it's going to be a good book. It ties
At
in.
the table.
Yeah, at the table. It ties in somewhat the contradictions in life that a lot of people have. For example, people that are born with certain disabilities. To some people, we look at them as abilities, right?
Right.
So in the book, you focus on the ability versus the disability of the person.
Because you
One
said
of
your
the
glass half full.
Always
person.
full these days. So
Yeah.
there's a character in the book that has autism, and she's really good with numbers. So the leader of the group knows this, he recognized it, and guess who's the financial manager for the healthcare organization? The person that has autism. So in some places, in some cultures, you look at it as this is a disability.
Mhm.
He looked at her disability as an ability and put her in a place that she would thrive.
Yep.
And that's something that's really important with leadership. So hopefully, that's just one character. It's
I
6
love
of
it.
them.
I love it.
So
Well,
be on the
team,
lookout for that.
we need to support Bernard, our fellow CMSO team member and author of At the Table, coming on Amazon, what date? August?
It's August 20th is what I'm aiming for.
Okay, I just put in a plug for you,
Okay.
so people can go out there and get it, okay?
Okay, thank you.
And for those of you that don't like to read like me, have someone else read it and they can tell you the story, a bedtime story, whatever you want to do. So Bernard, this concludes Team Member Spotlight. Now I do want to share with the team that you have this unique ability. I think Bernard is one of the most positive energy sources that I've ever met in my life. Sometimes a little too much energy first thing in the morning.
I'm surprised she's talking to me this early.
It's after,
Typically,
I purposely
it's the
scheduled
time.
you later in the day. So I was intentional about where I fit you in, but I love it though. I love it. You know,
That's
the
good.
first time you reached out to me, you sent this email
Yes.
and it said, good. It was like 17 O's in good, good morning. But I knew at that point, I was like, okay, he's different. And then I started to, you know, lean into your interview process and things. But I am so glad to have you here on our team and on this provider experience journey.
Mhm.
I think what you bring to this team is a unique set of expertise. Your lens is different, your background is different, but I also just, that positivity is what we need. We need more of that just in the world. So thank you for
Thank you.
accepting this challenge.
Thanks for offering it.
Yeah, and thank you for sharing with the team all of that great information and stuff I didn't even know. But yeah, we are at the end of this segment. Bernard, thank you again.
Thank
Okay.
you. No problem.
All right, and I'll have his email address on the screen if you want to reach out to book a show with him or to talk more about the book. Reach out to him whenever you feel like you need to. Thanks again, team. This concludes Team Member Spotlight. See you next time.